Hello everyone, let's start our workshop today. Put some signs, especially plus signs, if you can hear me well, see my screen, and we'll start today's workshop. Today we are going to create something beautiful and cool, so I'm waiting for your signs and we'll start. As usually, the stuff that I will use in this workshop you will find in description to this video, so you can repeat after me later, not immediately after me, because I will do it super fast. If you have any questions during the workshop, please keep them till the end of the workshop and I will answer them all, okay? So I won't be disturbed and our workshop won't be like super long, like for 5 hours or so. I'll just show you the main topic and after that I will repeat all your questions. Hi everyone. Also, what else? Well, we are going to create today this beautiful interior. It's not the we did it before, it's something new, so it's super darkish, atmospheric, interesting art kind of frames, so we're going to do that. You won't find every single part of this furniture, so you can download it if you want to replace with something that you like, but in general the scene you will have, so in general situation will be the same even if you'll use something, some object differently, so it's fine. Hello everyone. What else I forgot to say? Well, if you first time in this workshop, never seen render.camp master classes before, you can stay with us for longer. Just make sure that you subscribe to our channel and you will see all updates that we'll post in here, because we do a lot of tutorials, a lot of videos, so if you wanna see it all, just subscribe and you will see. Also, don't forget to like this video so I will see that you enjoyed and stuff like that. This render is born to learn. Well, don't learn it then. What can I say? Also, I saw the question like straight away. I can answer it now before we started. So, why Corona camera cuts the furniture? Like this example here in my rendering, the hair is cut and is black. Well, probably in the camera is clipping, so you need to check it out. So I'll show you in our example because we have clipping in here as well. So if you can see that our camera in the wall. So if I won't enable the clipping, I will see just black wall in front of my camera. If you see the black or just cutted stuff, it means something with clipping, so you need to select your camera, go to environment and clipping, enable. It will turn on the clipping, so you can see that in front of my camera is just the wall. Enable, and now you can customize how much stuff do you want to see. If I'll increase the parameter near, it will cut more or less, it depends what you need. So I'll just cut what I need. Probably you have something like that and your furniture is cutted, so you need to decrease this parameter and it will be fine. Also, sometimes if you have super long room or something, you don't see like the back, the further wall, it can be cutted as well. In this case, you just need to increase the far parameter, so you will see the back wall. So just customize these parameters and everything will be fine. Hello ma'am, what's the difference of layer, matte and compositions? Layered material, since we start with questions, okay, I'll answer them faster and we'll start. So layered materials, you can customize and apply only layers, only materials in it. So you have layered material and you can plug in, wait, that's layered again. You can plug in only materials on it. You can't plug in the map in here. See, only for the mask, like to mix two materials by the mask. So only material in here and only material in here. You can plug in maps. Composite map, you can plug in only maps. You can plug in the material in here. So if you want to mix material, you need to use kernel layered MTL. If you want to mix maps, you need to use composite material. So now you can plug in. That's the difference. But they mix it by maps, both of them. Just here you mixed materials, here you mixed maps. So many questions. So today is a session of the questions, I believe. Okay, I will see what you have already. I have a question regarding the replacement of current legacy material to current physical material in the upcoming current update. I'm not sure. You can use it if you want to. Just current physical material use a lot of presets, but since I customize mostly material from the very beginning, so I don't use it that much, but maybe in the future I will show you some current physical materials. But sure, you can try it. It's always interesting to try something new. But the easy way to create some metallic material, the different presets for it, so you can try to use it. So why not? I was supposed to know some comments and you never read it, but now when I bet one, you immediately read it. I read questions when I can see it, and as I say, I can read it in the beginning of masterclass and also in the end. In the middle, I don't read your text. Sorry. Hello from Serbia. Hi. Hi. The only shortcoming of Corona Render is no graphic card support. I'm not sure what does it mean. Like GPU render. Corona is not GPU render. GPU render you can use something else like FStorm render or something like that. Corona is on CPU only. Hi, can you also do forest pack tutorial in the upcoming videos? I'm sure that Daniel will do some workshops soon and he will show you forest pack as well because he uses it a lot, so I'm sure in some of the workshops he will show it up. In Corona 7 I couldn't turn the map, Azure map, like in the first lesson. How can I find it? Because the map was given so much light. Well, you need to check it out. Where is our Corona bitmap? I'll show you. Because it different. Let me open something. In Corona 8, the rotation of the map in this tab. In Corona 7, I believe it's something in here will be rotation. I think somewhere in here. But you need to read, like, there will be like environment rotation and you will see and you will rotate it. Because they change places a little bit. There is a way to fix the problem appear when they convert the array material to Corona physical material. Mostly everything shows the material Corona physical material. No, you can't do that. Like they made it by default, so you can convert only to physical material. But I'm not using convert. You just can change all materials by yourself if you want to. So for example, it's your array material, just right click, change material map type, and you select the material that you need. Then you plug in your maps and what else? And customize the settings. So that's the way how you can not using physical material. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am, for your response. Welcome. You can change the converter. Maybe possible. Hi Irena, why you never use light mix to edit the lighting after render? Okay. Light mix. Usually I use a light mix to customize the lighting. So if I have a lot of lighting in my scene, then I can generate my light mix and turn off, turn on, and see which one I need to fix. But that's it. In general, I'm not customizing them after all. I do it on my all lights by himself, not in light mix. In light mix, I just turn on, turn off to get the better result. Okay, guys, today is a lot of questions. If you have more, just keep it till the end. Also, don't forget to share the link to your social media so we can tag you as well. If you will tag us in Instagram, and we'll exchange our links. So let's start our scene today. I remind you that we are going to create this beautiful render, and I think we can start. Okay, one more questions. Hello man, in the beginning course we can ask question after the class, like if we have some doubts or we have to wait for the next slide. Okay. So I will tell about the course a little later in the end, more about it. But yes, of course, you can answer any questions. Beside online class, you will have the chat where you can answer all the time any questions you have. So every single question will be replied, so don't worry about it in online class and in the chat as well. Okay, let's start it, because we have a lot of work today, and I hope we'll do it like real quick. So what we're going to do, we'll start as well with base material, then we'll customize the lighting, add some tones to our objects, and after that we'll do all material as well, most of them at least, but basically here is not that many materials as you can imagine, but in general should be not that difficult as it could be. So let's start it. We have a lot already in our material editor. I'll just probably delete it all. I don't need it. And I'll start with the new Corona Legacy MTL. If you have previous version of Corona, it will be just Corona MTL material, not Legacy, but it's all the same, so don't worry about it. Next I'm going to select all my materials. I will use Ctrl A to select them all, or you can just select in the top, it doesn't matter. Select material, assign it, and we already immediately can customize the color. Since we have super darkish interior, we can easily put super dark base material, like it should be, or it can be like 50 easily, maybe even less, maybe even 30 or less. We will see. Well, we will start with 50 or something, I think, and then we'll see what do we need to add. More darkish or less probably not, because as I said, it's super dark render. Next I'm going to add some reflection in here, so level 1, glossiness, something like that will be enough, and color of reflection I'll make middle gray, maybe even less. We don't have much reflection here, like I can see reflection only in the glass, only in the pot, and a little bit in the lamp, so we don't need much reflection. Well, also in the table, but we will add it on material. So 100 is fine, it's enough, and we can start our interactive render to see what we got at this moment. I'll pay your attention for a little detail because I didn't add it to your scene. So here we have some curtains, Romanian curtains. So you should add something like that when you'll customize the light. Actually, it can be even a box, because we want I think customize material of it, so it will be like super blind, no light during these curtains. Or you can just put the walls, I mean the ceiling, not the ceiling, this part of the walls lower, and it will be kind of the same. But don't close this part, so it will be light coming this part of the wall as well. So make sure that you will have something similar, so the light will be the same or kind of the same. Or you can try something else, up to you. I'm just paying your attention that we have it in the scene. Okay, interactive render started. Okay, nice one. And what we're going to do, I need my render setup to delete interactive denoising because I don't really like it, at least in the beginning. So I turn it off in performance. No needed. Also I'll fix this viewport for the render, and we can see what we have. So we can start with rotation of our map. Actually, what the map? Oh, we don't have any map, so it's just a light. Well, we can add map in here. Now it's just a color, but in general, even like that could be, but always better to add some Azure maps. So I'm going to select maps, Corona bitmap. Okay. I'm going to use this one, Azure Sky 331. You can find it in the description. It will be like that. This beautiful map. Cloudy, no straight direct sun, nothing, just a blue color, a little greenish, a little yellowish, so every of this color will get in our scene. It's super darkish now. I can increase exposure to make it a little lighter. Oh, wrong direction. Go up, not down. And it will be much lighter. Well, now I can see that my material is super light. If I want to get more dark shadows, always make your material darker, and you will get the difference between exposure and material. So I'm going to select diffuse color and make it darker. Even like that is better. Also, I want to rotate my Azure map to get a little more light in this zone, maybe in this, we'll see. So I need my render setup. Where is it? Somewhere in here. And just drag this map in the material editor as instance. Okay. Next, rotation. Let's do that. Oh, now I can see that super blue colors in my scene. Well, in some point it could be great, but I want something else. I want a little reflection in this area and more light in my lamp. So I'm going to rotate it more. And it's better, but I probably will increase more exposure. Okay, and we'll rotate it even more. Ooh, yeah. Now it's much better. That's closer to what I want to get. Well, so I need more light in this area as well, and probably a little more in my lamp. So I will rotate it even more. Wait, that's too much. And that's much better. Now we can see some shadows in the table, some shadows from the cup. It's beautiful. Maybe I can try rotate it even more, but I think not bad, but now it's too soft, so I'll probably return to what we got. It's more contrasted lights, so I kind of enjoy it. Maybe I'll make exposure even higher, and probably I'll make material even darker. So what we have? 20. Ooh, okay. Probably that's too much. Maybe something like that. And even in this case, it's already looks good, right? What do we need to add? We need to add some more lights for sofa, so we'll get more intensive light in this area, also in this area. Well, it's kind of even like that good, but if you want to make it even more intense, you can add some lights, like not super intense, like little of light, but it will make your light a bit more contrasted and you will get more light. So if you want to increase and make it a little lighter in some area, you always can add some lights more, not only just HDRI map. Guys, please keep your questions till the end and I will answer them. And for now I will add some lights. So what do we need? We need more light here, more light in this area, also in this area, and for the wall as well. So okay, we can do something like I'm going to the lights. I'll select Corona. We can select some Corona sun. So just create something to see what we got. Usually, well, mostly always, but kind of always, immediately change to direct input. And also I cut my wall and I just notice it, so I need my camera to return it. So select camera, where is my clipping? Oh, yay, it returned much better now. Right. Okay, and now back to my sun. So I always change realistic light to direct input, because realistic, when you change the height of the light of the sun, it changes the color and it's not always good fit to your interior. So it's always better to customize just white color and you will get the result that you want, no matter of the height of the light. So just change direct input. If you want to add some color, you can always select the color of the sun. Hey, where is my color of the sun? Come on, what's wrong with you? Okay, something broken, but in general you can select it. That's weird. Oh, okay. Glitch in here. And you can add any color of you want, even the pink, blue, or whatever you like. Okay, so we need to do something here. We don't need that super intensive light. As I say, we need some light in here, more contrasted angle of the shadow, and I'll decrease the intensity. What else do I need? I need to move it somewhere. Okay, maybe for the sofa it won't work. Okay, it's from here. So if I'll move sun in here, I will get light in this area. That's good, but also I need the light in this zone as well. So probably we will need to get two lights. So first I'll start with which one I'll start? This one or that one? Okay, let's start with this side. So I'll get more light in this area. I'll get more intensive shadows for the table, for back of the sofa. We'll see how strong do we need. I can change some height as well, but make sure that you won't get a light somewhere in here. So just check it out if you like the light or not. Also, maybe I don't need that much light in this area, so I'll probably move it a little bit somewhere in here. So now the chair is a bit in shadow. Here's beautiful light. Shadows good. Maybe I'll change the height as well. Let me check. I want some light in here as well, so I'll probably put it down a little bit. Well, that's too much. Okay, can be intense still lower. We don't need that strong, like probably super low intensity we need, because that's too much. Maybe something like that. Maybe I'll move it more. Let me check, how do we need to do it? Maybe that's fine. Fine? Fine. Okay. Good? Well, let's try. Also, I can increase size of the sun, so it won't be that straight and will be more blurred. So I can increase this size. Much more softer. Good. Well, we can keep it. Now let's work with another side. So we'll get some light in the sofa, in the floor, and whenever we need it more. Hello everyone who just joined. Copy. Okay, let's make a copy because we can change some parameters so it won't be affected and will be individual light. Even like that is good, but probably we don't need that strong. We need more zeros in here, so 008, and okay, we can try to work with it. At least we can see where is it, but probably I don't need that super light in this wall. And also I want to change the angle of the light in the back wall, so I will lift it up and we got this beautiful shadow on the sofa and nice light in this area. Actually it's quite good, so I really like it, but it's super intensive. But first I'll try to move it. Maybe I'll get a little more light in this area. I'll try. Nah, I want a light in here, so probably some move. Oh, okay, maybe something like that, a bit more of light, kind of good, I think. What we can do more, so I'll probably make it less intensive because we have two shadows in here, not too well, it can be of course, but I'll probably decrease it. So I'll do it by my hands because if I'll click on the arrow it will just go to 0 and that's not what I want. So 0.5, maybe even less. Let me check how with it and without. Actually good. What else I can do? Well, I'll probably increase a bit of exposure. Okay, can be. We will decrease overexposure in this area, but first we will change the intensity of the first light as well. So I'll add more zeros in here. Let me check. Oh, that's better. Guys, questions please till the end, to the end of the workshop, and I will answer about my specification computer and everything else, okay? I want a bit more in here. Maybe I should change the size. No, size is fine. This one, maybe I should increase this one. Ooh, it's much softer. Not bad, but that's too much, I think. Okay, can be. So, what are we going to do next? I'll probably add some tools in here, so I will decrease this not nice exposure. Let me add some filmic mapping, and I'll just increase highlight compression. Okay, that's kind of good. Also, what can we do? For now it's fine. I think we can add some light to the lamp, so we'll get more light, warm light in this area, and also we need for the flowers. So let's do that. I need some more light, kernel light, and what I will select? I will select the shape disk, so I can put inside of the lamp. When you use your lights, if you have some lamps, some stuff that increase the light in your interior, just put the light in it, if you need the light from there, of course. So like in real life, you just do the same. Okay, this size, let me check. Oh, I need to lift it up so it will be in the right place. Where is my lamp? Okay, inside I can see it. Let me check how it looks in our render. And you can see that a lot of light in there. So I probably don't need that strong intensity. Actually, I need like super low. And also I need to change the colors. So I can Kelvin, for example, if you want a fast color, a colder or warmer color, you can use the temperature. Still super intensive. I need it like super low, I think. And also change more warmer color for the temperature. It's better. Maybe even more reddish and also less intensity. Can be. Well, you can try to change the direction, but not in this case. It will be focused on the table. That's not what we need, so probably direction no need at all. But we didn't get the light on the flowers. But in this area is much more warmer. Good. Kind of good. Okay, for the flowers, well, I can just copy it and just customize specifically for the flowers. So probably I will make a copy, not instance. Move somewhere here till I'll get the light for the flowers. But you can see that all the interior is coming to super warm because of this light. Well, what can we do? First, I will probably turn off visibility direction. I don't need it at all. If I want light just for the flowers, you can exclude everything else and just keep the flowers, so it will be easier. Not just... Well, actually we can decrease it, but there's not much light on the flowers, so probably I will use exclusion, but I need check it out the names. So Hydra flowers 2, what else? Objects 0078. Well, will be easier to probably attach it all. So it will be just one. Uh-oh, I hope it won't crash now. Please don't. Okay. Okay, now it's one object, will be easier to find it. So it's object 007. You can have some other name if you will use some other model or something. But I will do work with this name. So what I'm going to do, I'll select the light, and here you can find excluded, 0 object excluded. I will just add them all to the list, and we'll find my object 007, but I'll probably will add the table as well, and or maybe just the ways. Now I can increase. That's not what I wanted. Oh, okay, the wrong one name. So object, where is my object? 007. I need it in here. Okay. And we got the light, but I'll probably will add the waves as well, so we'll get some light on it too. So cylinder 007. Okay, we can do that. Also go into the exclude and find cylinder 007. I hope so. Yeah. And we got some light in here as well. Much more beautiful. Okay. Now I can decrease a little bit of intensity. Also, I'll probably change color to more yellowish. Let me add some region in here. Okay. Too much or not too much? Maybe a bit less. I think like that looks pretty good, right? Okay, what can we do next? Well, we can start with the colors. Actually, I want some more darkish this area, so I'll probably will make this material even darker. That's the first one. Next one, actually we need to blur the front view, so front objects will be blurred, and middle will be clear, and back will be blurred as well, like in here. So we can customize it in the camera. So go just to the settings of the camera, and we need to enable depth of field. And you can see something is going on. It started to blur up. You can change the intensity of this blurriness by this parameter f-stop. So if you're going to decrease it, it will blur more. But of course, that's not what we need. You can customize the target of the camera, so it will be on the focus and not blurred. Everything else will be blurred. How you can do that? So if you look at the camera in the top view, you will have the main camera and also its target. Well, sometimes target is not showing up. You can turn on this box targeted and you will see it in here. So depends where is your target. This area will be on the focus. If I'm going to move it, well, you can select in the viewport and move it. Just target. Just make sure that you select only the target. Or you can select the camera. It will be easier because if you moving your target in the viewport, you can move your camera, your frame, and it will move somewhere else and you won't have this frame anymore. So better way to select the camera and just change the distance of the target, and you can see that it's moving further, and this area is more clear now. Well, this one actually somewhere in here, our target near the table and the cup. If I'll move it more, we need actually these flowers in the focus, I think. Yeah, table and the flowers. This one is already blurred a bit, so we're going to do the same. So I'll move it even more, maybe a little more, but actually it's quite good. If you want to blur more your nearest objects, just decrease this parameter till you will get the result that you enjoyed. Also, the background is on focus as well. Okay, that's good, much better than it was before. I can add some rich shadows in here, so the shadows will be more. Oh, actually I like it because the background is much more darkish now, so I probably will keep it. Okay, and maybe I'll even decrease it more. So for the light, it's kind of cool. I like it. I hope you like it as well. You can add some comments, I will read it. Maybe. And let's add some colors in here. So we're going to add some base colors without any parameters of the material. So for the sofa, for the carpet, for the furniture, for the tables, maybe for the flowers, we'll see. Just main colors, so we'll see the picture in general, how it looks like, how the colors fit to each other. This is our base. I'll rename it and make a copy to add the first material. So we'll start what? Carpet, sofa, furniture. I think something like that. So the first one, I'll select carpet and let's get started with the colors. Okay, let me create a region. And we need something blue. So I'll select material, add some saturation. It's already reddish. We need more blue, less saturation, I think. Even like that is quite good. Maybe more greenish. Let me check. You can always compare if you want to, or if you have some palette of the colors, you can compare the colors of your interior, not just in this case, in general. When you create your own projects, always cool to have some palette, some reference that you use, and create different color palette, light, and everything else. Let me check. It's quite good. It's quite good. Let me decrease a bit more. I think we can keep it. Okay, let's go to the sofa. See, we will do it like super fast. Let me check all the parts that we have in here. Din 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 din. That's it. That's it. I think. Assign material. And we need something beautiful red-orange color in here. So I'm going to change it. Saturation, hue, I'm just using these three parameters. So since we have some value, we can change it, but all darker. So probably a lot of materials will stay somewhere in this zone. Some will be a bit lighter, some will be even more darkish, but usually try to not go in lower, well, actually 20. But since we got the base material up to 10, we'll stay somewhere in this zone. I'm explaining you why, because when you have value lower than 10, it will be super hard to customize your color. It won't add a lot of saturation. It will be almost in the same area of the color. So try to not go lower. If you want to make your material darker, you can lower the diffuse level. That's help you to add some color to your objects. Well, probably we'll use it in the future, but in general, we can try. So it's kind of, the value is fine. I don't think that we need it darkish. We just need to customize the color. So saturation probably will be higher, but the color we need more reddish. Oh, maybe even lighter actually. We don't need that darkish, right? Let me check. A little lower saturation and it will be great. Oh, come on. See, I'm changed one number and it immediately going to the more yellow color. That's because the value is too low. It happens. So you need to be very careful with the numbers because it jump super fast. But actually it's quite good, so we can keep it. Think so, right? Yeah. And what we're going to do next? I'll probably add some color for the furniture, so I will select this material. I need all the wooden furniture, so these parts, probably all of these parts as well. Maybe this one as well too. A sign. It will be super red now. I need to add more dark color, or maybe just less saturation. Also dark as well, and more yellowish. Not bad actually. I can. Oh, the value is too low, right? Okay, let's try to do with the level stuff. So if I'll decrease this parameter, you can see that the color is much darker, but be careful as well, because if you lower it to the 0, your color material will be just black, because when you lower this parameter, the black color is mixed with the main color, so be careful not lower it too much. What it can be, but it's more yellowish. So I'm going to change hue, but not greenish. Yellowish, not greenish. Okay, that's what look like. Also I can add this color for the table as well, but I need to select it. One part of the table and the second one as well. Okay. I think the same color, or were the same for the wood of the tables and this chair. Actually for the back chair too. Well, we can add this material for everything, I think. So let me select wood in here, legs of the tables. Maybe the bottom of the sofa too. Let me select it. Okay, and the chairs. One chair, and I remember there was another one as well. Okay. Maybe it should be darkish, but for now it's okay. We can make it darkish when we'll add materials. So in general, we will know that we need to make this material darker, but the picture in the general looks good, so I will keep it. We need this table almost black one. Well, it's a bit brownish, so okay. Well, I can add the same material since it's almost the same. Maybe it will be enough. Actually, yeah, it's fine. So we add some big areas, big colors. We don't go to the details. What else do we need? We need some blue colors for the pot and for the cups. So let's add it. I'll select this one and the cups in here. Assign. We need some nice blue color. Let's get it. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I'll just move the hue. And more intensity. Maybe a little lighter. More blue. Just move it a little bit. Maybe that's too much saturation. Let me check. Well, probably I need to mix it with level, because it's not giving me the color that I want to. And this one is much better. Now I can add more saturation. And now a little lighter. Let me check. It's quite good. Maybe I'll move the color a little bit to the green side, but not too much. I said not too much. Okay, that's too much saturation, I think. And now it's too greenish. So you need to check like little numbers to get the result that you want. But good. Can be. Also I need black top of the tables. Let's add it. Well, I can copy the main furniture material and select the top of the tables. Oh, also, let me check. Yeah, so these parts should be in the wood material as well, so I can select them first and add the base material for all wooden materials. Okay, now it's fine. Oh well, top is it's a group. Okay, I need to open the group, select the top of the table, both of them, and now I can add new material. But I will make it much more darker. 9. Okay, let's lower the level. And you can see it's much more darkish. Well, since it's almost black, we can try to lower the value. I think it will be fine. In the future we will add some texture in here, so probably will be good. So far so good. Let's move on and add new colors. What do we have? Oh, the carpet become brown. How dare he? Okay, here's our carpet material. I'll select it and assign it again. Now it's much better. Thank you, Julia. Okay. Also, we need the color for the seats of the chair. I will use my brown color. Select it, assign it. Actually, it's quite good. I thought we need to, oh, maybe a bit darkish. Or maybe much more darkish, we'll see. Okay, I will lower the level. Not too much, not too much. Nice. Okay, let's add some light colors, like for the flowers, for the lamp. These parts I can make they not too dark. Well, I can try the color for the furniture, for the wooden furniture. So I'll select these parts and we'll see what we got. Too light, right? Okay, I'll lower a level. And I'll change the color reflection so it won't get that much light on it. Now it's much better. And let's go to the top part of the lamp. So we needed light. I can select any, even the base material, and start with it. Select it, assign. And now we can make it much lighter, finally, not just dark colors in here. But I probably will add some saturation, so it won't be just white, because it will accept a lot of colors around it from everywhere. Maybe a little lighter. Good. Or lighter. Yeah, it can be lighter. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Well, we can add some translucency in the lamp. It's just probably some fabric that allow coming light through it. So I can add some translucency, but not too much, because it will be like super light. Yeah, that's too much. A little bit is enough. What else? What else do we need? Let me check. Ding, 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 ding. Ooh, the book. Book is quite needed color, because it's just gray and it's almost the same tone as the sofa, so it will be better if we'll add some color. I'm going to create the copy of the sofa material, and I'll just select it and assign new material, but we need to make it more, a bit more pinky and darkish. So let's do that. Move in here and value lower, probably not that much saturation, and pro level lower level as well, and I don't need that strong light color of reflection, so I will make it much darker. Okay, that's almost what we need to get. Let me decrease level and less saturation. Let me check. Maybe a little lighter and less saturation. Good. Okay, let's move on. Hello, who just joined? So we need some metallic material for the lamp. Well, we need to add some reflection here much more, not just base color, so maybe we will almost customize all material, we'll see. But in general, I can make a copy of the base material, select the lamp. Well, only this part I need, it will be goldish. So select it, assign it, and we'll start with main metallic materials. So we need black diffuse, reflection, one color reflection will change to the color of the gold that we need. Even like that, it's much better. We'll see, maybe we'll change it a bit later. And for metalliness of the material, we need to increase Fresnel in this step. So it starts from the floor. For the floor, from the floor. Do we need to make it more? But I'll probably change the color because it's too light. So value will be lower, and also the color with, not pink, I need some gold. Okay, I can increase saturation to get what I want. That's quite good. I can change the longest reflection, so you can add some anisotropy and it will make your reflection much more longer if you want to. Well, we can try to edit, and now it looks differently but quite good. Just experiment with parameters. Yeah, it's good. I think the light is too reddish now, right? So I need to select it. In the top view is fine. And make it less red because it's like super reddish. That's not what we need. Yeah, and probably I'll change intensity as well, so it will be almost not visible. Yeah, perfect. Perfecto. The top of it's kind of black, so we can keep it for now. What else do we need? The flowers, the vase. Vase is more blue. Well, we can select this material and make it like that. So select it. I need the color. Make a copy. Always better to create a copy so you won't messed up with other objects. And just assign the new one. Okay, I'll change a little of color. Less saturation. Also, we can add more metalness for this vase as well. What we can do? I can increase EOR. We don't need like super metallic, so I won't change the color of diffuse. Maybe I will change it a little later. And probably I will add the color for reflection as well, so it won't be just white. I can just copy this one, paste in here, Not bad, but less saturation is quite good. Maybe more of for now, we'll see. Okay, that's fine. But I missed some reflection in this area. I remember that I put some object over here, maybe it will help. So just a box. Probably there's some furniture more. So when you have some furniture, it will get to reflection to your object. So if you have the windows in here, there will be reflection on your Azure map. Since we don't have any windows in this side, I put some box as the furniture to get some reflection. Well, I can make it lighter and we'll see will we got some reflection in this area or not. Maybe, maybe not, but I hope we will. So I'll just create the new material and assign the white one. Yeah, and here we go. So we got some reflection of the kind of furniture on the other side, and your object become much more interesting, alive, and so if you want some more reflection, always good to add some objects, some Azure map, so you will get some reflection to the other side, even if you're not showing that side. Okay, well, maybe not that light. Something like that, I think will be enough. Okay, let's move on to the flowers. Since I attach it all, I probably will need some multi-sub objects for the leaves and for the main flowers. So I'll create multi-sub object material. Okay, I'll make a copy of the base material. And let me see what we got. So I'll select multi-sub object, select flowers in the viewport, assign it, and now we need to find which ID for which materials. So okay, first one easy, it's just the flowers. Okay, I'll make a copy, I'll make it a little greenish, and so see that it's leaves, and let's plug into the next numbers. No, no, and no, and we found but I'm not sure that it's for all leaves. So let me come closer so we'll see the details. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to zoom in. That's too deep on zoom. If you don't know how to use it, you can ask me in the end of the workshop. I will show you in the fast way or not in super fast way, but in general, click on the plus in the viewport and you will reach it. I'll just have it in my shortcuts. Hey, what's the number of this one? Maybe less. Oh, okay, it's 4. I'll just delete. Well, you could select it much easier. You just could go to the element, select it, and see the number of the ID. But we did in this kind of stuff that you can do it as well. Okay, let's add some color for the flowers because they are not that black. Do we need some color? Yeah, a little greenish color, so I'll add some saturation, add some green color, but we need it much lighter. Well, maybe not that strong saturation and probably much less of green color. Something like that will be fine. Maybe not that super light. And don't forget that always good for the plants, well, yes, always good for the plants, add some translucency. So it will let light come through and you will see nice transparent areas of your plants. So I will add some translucency in here. Well, that's too much. I need that strong. Also, you can customize the color of it, because not just white, you can copy the main diffuse color, add to the translucency color. You can make it more saturated if you want to. If not, then don't. You can make the main color darker. All depends. So just work and play with this parameter to get the result that you like. Probably a little more of translucency. Let me check. Change the region in here. It's quite good, even like that. Maybe more yellowish color of translucency. And probably I will add more saturation. I want some color in the flowers. Okay, good. Do we need that's a lot of reflection? Well, I can lower glossiness in it, because the flowers is not that glossy, right? We need like super low, so it will have like a little reflection, not much. Wait. Hey, come back. Where is my flowers? Okay, I'll zoom in again. And let's work with leaves. So for the leaves, first I'll probably decrease glossiness, because they don't have that reflection as well. The color actually good. Probably I just need make it darker. I can just lower the level of diffuse level, and I will add more saturation here. Maybe I'll change a little color to more bluish color. Okay, and I like it. Yeah, the shape is super cornered, not super nice, but don't forget, we just add color. Later we'll add some maps, and it will be much nicer than it's now. We just work with color. Okay, let's move on. I think we should create material for the mirror, so we will see the back wall as well. Okay, that's one object. Let me check ID. Wait, let me select the 1, 2, and for the frame is number 3. So there will be 3 different material: frame, mirror, and the main base material of the wooden wall. Okay, I can create multi-sub object. I can set number 3, so we'll have only 3 numbers on it, and I will move or make a copy of the base wooden material. Well, I can just move, right? If I will need a copy, I will make it later. So wooden, it's number 3, frame, it's number 2. I can assign it already. Just make sure that your wall is selected. I can make frame straight away darker. Wait. Okay, I assigned one material, not the multi-sub. Well, happens. Just make sure that you assign the right material, not just one of the multi-sub object material. You need to assign all of it, so it will be applied for all parts. Hey, come on. I assign it. Okay, so that's a number 2. I confused a little bit, sorry. So I need to change. It's a wood. That's number 3. Okay. Short memory. That happens. Okay. I need to select this material and make it darker for the frame. Finally. Yay. Okay, mirror one. I'll just create new material. So it will be super clear, and we'll make the mirror. it will be the same as metallic, almost the same, just without color. So we need diffuse black, need reflection, but the glossiness will keep to the 0, and refraction we don't need, we just need to increase EOR. Well, for the mirror it's usually 12. Okay, good. Also we can add some color for the back wall. It has more warm color. Well, we can try with base wooden material and we'll see if we need to change it later. I'll just make a copy of it. I need to select the wall. Let me check, what do we have? Some, okay, that's just separated object, that's good. And now I can assign new material to it. Even like that it's good. I can add more saturation so it will be more warm. Maybe even more. That's too much. Yeah, that's too much. Well, I can make it level a little lower. Maybe I'll move hue to the left a bit. Now it's too reddish. I'll keep to the 20. And now it's fine. Okay. Let's add color for these flowers. We can add glass material for the vase and glossy material for the table or whenever where it stayed. Okay, flowers. I can make a copy of the white material of the first flowers, so it will be probably easier. Probably I'll start with the glass and then flowers. Okay, let me create new material. It will be our glass. Glass start like the same as metallic material. So diffuse black, reflections 1, and we will add refraction, so it will become real glass. Now we need to select the vase, where it will be easier, somewhere in here, and assign it. We have water inside, so I need to select it as well. Much better. And we can add some color, it like more greenish. The color add with help of the volumetric, so go to volumetric tab, add some color in here. Well, that's probably will be too strong color, but we can start with something and just increase the distance. Maybe we should have separate materials for the water and for the vase, but maybe it will be fine. Okay, let me change the color. Less saturation, a bit more yellowish, and I will increase distance for more. Well, quite good. Yeah, I think we can keep maybe a little yellowish. I'll just move it in here. And maybe a little less saturation. Nice. Now we can create colors for the flower. Okay, let me make a copy of the first one, the hollow bit, because we have parts in the water, not just flowers. Let me select it. Oh, okay, that's separated the flowers and the steam. So this one will be for the flowers. We can add some color. We don't need the white, we need more pinky color. So let's change it. I'll change first translucency, just make it gray, and later we'll add some color. Now we need to make it something like that, maybe darker. Okay, copy it, paste. Now translucency I can make much lighter. Nice. I think is good. If you need, you can always make diffuse color darker and work with translucency. Maybe you need more intensive or less intensive. Just check the result with different numbers of it. Always nice to try different ones, but I think that's fine. Maybe I'll add more color in here and more darker. Quite good. Let's add reflection of the table. Well, I'll probably make a copy of the base material and we'll add some glossiness on it. So select it in the viewport, assign new material. And what do we need? We need to increase glossiness. Ooh, much more shiny. I'll make reflection color darker, so it become in general darker and will be like we want. Well, I can always add some Fresnel to get more reflectionness on it. Also I can increase glossiness. Good. Okay, let me check in general how everything looks. But I think we got some nice picture already, and we didn't much add materials or anything. We just add the colors. So how do you like the result so far? I think it's quite cute. What do you think? You can write in the reflection. Yeah, of course. Okay. So I think we can move on to the next step and add some materials in here. I think we'll start with the same order. So there will be carpet, sofa, wooden materials, tables, and a little other of details. I think that's fine, so let's go. Okay, carpet. What do we need in here? What do we need in here? We need some texture, we need some displacement, we need some bump. So let's start with the texture. I found some nice pattern for it. Just somewhere in the Pinterest. I think I add this texture for you so you can use it as well. Like small texture that we're going to use. Just black and white. So we need to add and mix colors by the mask. So we're going to use this texture as a mask and we'll add some color for the floor. So I will need general, mix, or composite, doesn't matter, mix is fine because I will mix just two colors. So for this it will be enough, and I need the color that we add for the base color. So mix, I will paste it in here and we'll see what we got. Probably we don't need the black color, but let's check how it look in the render first. Is it too big? Oh, it's fine. Let me see. I think it's fine, right? I don't think we need to change the size. What we need is change the color. So I paste instead of the black color. And we don't need reflection, so I need to select material and level of reflection to 0. And I will change the color, the first color, to make it maybe not the first, probably the second one, and make it lighter. But less saturation. Okay, let me check. Not bad, maybe a little darker. Hello, hello. I think the light of the sun is too intensive. Well, it can be, but also I can decrease it. So I need this one. And I'll just make it darker. Much more softer now. Good. Okay. Let's add some diffuse, displacement and bump. What do I need for it? Need some carpet. Oi, that's, I don't know what is it. I need to find texture for the carpet. So probably something from the Megascans. Maybe this one. No, that's for sofa, I think. So I will try this map for bump. Maps, Corona normal. Let's add it to the bump. And don't forget to add gamma to input and change the size of it if you need it. That's too strong. Well, I can change the size of it, but maybe... Let me change it first. Maybe we need just some... I don't see anything. Let me see more details in here. It's too blurred. Well, maybe that's fine. As I can see, maybe more tiling. Let me try 5. Yeah, I think it's fine. You won't see all details in the interactive render. You can render some parts by production render, so you will see the main details. But I think that's good. Also, I can add this map for additional bump. But it bump it up. I want these parts going down, so I can change in additional to negative number. So just put minus in here and it will go down, not just up. But we don't need it that strong, so I'll put something like 0.7. Not bad. Maybe we don't even know displacement. We don't even need a displacement. Maybe that's enough. Maybe not. Well, let's try. I'll make a little less of additional intensity, I mean of the black and white map. Just a little lower, so it won't be that strong. Because it looks weird, and we don't need weird pictures, right? Well, maybe a little more. 0.4. Displacement. Do we need it? Do we need it? Do we need it? Well, let's try. I can try to use the same from the same shader. So just select it, so all of our parameters will be kept. Just change to diffuse map. I need to select it. And now I will stop render and select my carpet, Corona displacement mode, and move this map to the no map as instance. I'll turn off for now my normal map, so I'll see how the displacement work, and then we'll mix with normal. I'll return it. Let's start interactive again. I need to see something. Don't see anything. Well, I can increase parameters like super strongly, so I'll see the difference. Oh, I can see something. Ooh, it's quite nice. Oh, it's very, very good result actually, even with that parameters like super strong. Well, probably I will decrease it. We don't need that strong displacement because we have normal map as well. Maybe even like that is good. Should we change min level? Well, we can try -10 as well. Try, we'll see if it will be good enough. I think it's good. We can keep it, maybe a little less, but even like that I like it. So let me return my bump and we'll see, do we need some changes or not. Looks pretty alive and nice carpet. I think it's great. Let me check from the camera. Yuck. Maybe a little too much. Okay, let me a little decrease displacement. That's too much of it. -8, -8, -8 and 8. Maybe it will be enough. Okay, good. Let's go to the next one. The sofa. So, what do we need in here? We need some falloff for sure. I love falloff on the fabric material. I hope you use it too. No, I don't need a copy of it. I'll just need to move this material, and I will turn off my reflection because I will going to use falloff in here. So I just need the map from general. I can plug into diffuse color, customize curve. It's kind of cotton material, so I can change the type of falloff to Fresnel. Oh, in the falloff to Fresnel. It will be much more softer. Good. Ooh, now we have a lot of light in this pillow, and I kind of like it. So next, do we need to change? Yeah, probably we need to make this side more darker. Maybe not. Well, I can make bit darker curve. Just move it to the bottom. So I'll say change to Bezier smooth and move it into here somewhere. Do we need it? Do we need it or not? Maybe. We can try. We can always change it later if we don't like it. Let's add some color to falloff, so we will see the result with the color. So I will copy diffuse color and add it in here. Paste. And paste. The second one I'll make lighter. We don't need that strong saturation for it. This one looks much better. Okay. Maybe even lighter. The second one, probably we should change it as well. So I'll make it lighter too. Okay, can be. And let's add some texture here. So I got my beautiful close texture. It's quite close color. That's what I need. And I can plug into map 2 first. Oh, that's huge. Let me check the size. Yeah, it's super big. Okay, 5 in tiling. Let me see it closer. Okay. After save is needed. Okay, that's fine. I will need some color correction for sure. And plug into map 1. And we definitely need to make it darker. So advanced and change the gamma. The color as well. So hue. Hello. I can mix it straight away with fall off color because the intensity of the map is too strong. So I'll select fall off and just decrease it in here, maybe even more. So just won't see that strong texture, maybe even more. Well, probably I will need to decrease it in here too. Too much of texture, come on. Should we make it smaller? Because I don't really like these waves. Okay, I can make it smaller. So let me change tiling to 6. Yep, that's much better. Let me look from the camera. That's too much of color. So I need to change saturation of the map first. Maybe I will change the saturation in fall off. Oh, maybe that's enough. Should move hue a little to the left, more reddish color. Yeah, much better now. Okay, we can add some bump, some displacement for the fabric. The back seat, it won't be visible any of displacement, any of the bump, because it's super blurred because of the camera. But for this one we can add some, maybe even just bump. I can use what I can use. Oh, the map that I showed you before. This one, it's from Megascans. There are a lot of quite good normal and displacement map for fabric, so you should check it out. And let me add to Corona normal here. Okay, we definitely will need to change the size. So I need to see how it look on our object. So I'll plug into bump, add gamma to input, and I can see that it's too big. So I'll show it in the viewport. And let me see. Yeah, too big. So I'll probably change the same 5.5, maybe even less. The map doesn't have the same size, so you can see that the main diffuse texture is this kind of size and the bump one is much smaller, so it's not from the same set, so you should be careful. So it will fit to each other. I will change to 4. That's enough. We can add displacement too. I'll just change it to it. It's from the same shader. They always go as a couple, displacement and normal. Or maybe we shouldn't, because we don't need it. The normal is enough. And displacement is always take a lot of power of your computer in the scene, so as more you use displacement, as more it will take all your power of the computer. So probably for the software we won't use it, and just move to the next one. Okay. Let's create material for the wood furniture, I think, for the back one, for the front one. Then we'll go to the table. All right. Okay. Where is it? I need to find it. I added to multi-sub-object. Okay, we can try. If we will need to change some changes in the front one, we always make a copy. But we'll start with this one. Oh, it's actually in all our wooden materials. Well, we'll see. If we need to change it, we will change it, right? I just need some texture for it. So since I have only one wooden texture in my folder, so I'm going to use it. This one is made from multi-texture textures, so just compile it one after another to create one big wooden texture, so you can use it and get some beautiful maps. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Oh, it's super light now. Okay, let me make it much darker straight away. I'll add color correction and just advanced and gamma lower. And it didn't lower because I used my arrows. I need to edit by hand some parameters because it doesn't listen to me. 0.4. We don't need that much saturation, so I'll lower it. And even more. And we need to add more yellow color because it's too reddish. Oh, maybe not. Let me check. Yeah. Less saturation and hue to the right. 10, probably that's a lot. Maybe a little less. 8. Less saturation needed. Wait, too much. I don't need gray color, I need some of the nice color. Okay, that's good. But yeah, we need more darkish color in here. So I like the wool in the back. Maybe a little less saturation. So minus, I don't know, 80, 82 will be enough. And I'll make a copy and customize this material. Also, we will need to work with the reflection, since this area on the focus you need to work more detailed on the materials. So we need to very carefully work with probably with the cup and pot, with the wooden material, also with stone material for the tables. Add much more details. Everything else is not necessary because you don't see any reflection on the blue-red material, right? So I will make a copy of the wooden. I'll probably assign it to the chair, legs, table, maybe for the sofa. This one I want. Maybe we'll add later, we'll see. Okay, new material, select all parts that we need, assign it, and first customize the color, second customize reflection. So color correction, I need it more darkish. Well, I can just actually decrease level diffuse. It will help make me color much darker. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Next, I can add new color correction for reflection. So I plug in the main diffuse, well, main texture to it, make it fully desaturated, because all maps that you plug into reflection and reflection glossiness always should be gray, for the wood at least. And connect to reflect color. Let's work with reflection. So come closer to see the detail. Our object is almost black, so we will see a reflection quite good. And we'll work with curves. So I will need output here. I'm so funny. Yes, I'm funny. But hope useful as well. So enable color map and let's customize curve. Don't forget to make it Bezier smooth and just move it to make it more, I don't know, contrasted, so we'll see some streaks of the wood more clear and get some much nicer result. Yep, I think so. Probably I'll make it lighter. Let me change the size of the region, so we'll see just this area. Probably even more lighter. Okay, we got much more reflection in this legs. Let me check how it look in the camera. Do we need that much? Well, I can always decrease influence of reflection just a little bit, so it won't be that super shiny. Maybe a little darkish curve, not that strong. And also we can add some output for reflection glossiness. Let me come closer to see it. I don't really want to change it. Maybe I will change the influence of this map on reflection glossiness. I remind you that I plug into here, the second one. So I'll probably, well, I can increase glossiness parameter and decrease influence of the map, and they will mix to each other. So probably 90, maybe even less. $80. Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, let me check from the camera how it looks. Table. Okay, let's first work with these tables, then we'll go to the next one, because we need some shiny top of it. This part is fine, but the top one should be more glossy. So let's customize the stone material first, and then we'll go to this table. Okay, I'll select material from the viewport for the tables. And what do we need? So I kind of like the reflection on the side of the table, but it's not enough for the top one. So probably we'll need two different materials. It happens in real life when they polish much more stronger the top of the tables or furniture. So it's typical that could be different materials. So we'll do the same. Let me move it, and I will. What do I need? I need multi-sub object. Let me check. Do we have different IDs or not? It should be the one and the second. Yeah, actually, probably I did it before. Okay, so the first one will be polished. The second one will keep like it is. So I'll just set two numbers in my multi-sub object material. I'll plug into the second one. It's our side material, and the first one will be glossy. So make a copy, assign it, and just increase glossiness parameter. But first we need to assign multi-sub object so we'll see the difference. So select it. I need my tables in the viewport be selected and assign it. Okay, beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. Just we need maybe more glossiness so it will be even more shiny. Maybe I will increase Fresnel a little bit, but I like it. Okay, now we can add texture for it. So I need my stone map. It's from textures.com. You can find something similar. I'm sure that you can replace it with something else easily. Not necessary to use the same, but usually in textures.com you can download the small texture. For example, I think I have opened something. Oh, actually, this marble. So the small one, I think you can download it for free. Just need to sign up for the site, for website, and then you can download some maps for free. And not huge one, but for the table, for this scene, it will be enough. Since the table is far, it won't be pixeled, so the size should be okay. So you can try it. Okay, let me connect this map to diffuse. We don't need that strong texture on the top of the table, so I will decrease influence of the first material, of the glossy one. I need just select it and diffuse lower. So it will mix with the color, and probably I will change the color and value, because it's too darkish. We need it a little more lighter, and also we need to change it to more bluish. I think I can even increase some saturation so it will add some color to the top, and I will mix it more, so I will need more color than the texture. So the texture mainly will be on the side of the table. Probably I will increase glossiness so it will be more shiny. Okay, it's much more that we need to get. Probably even less color of reflection on the side of the table I need, so I'll select the second material, the color of reflection, and just make it darker so it won't be that shiny, and it's much better now. Okay, let's move on. Actually, I really want to work with this teapot because it's needed some nice reflection on it. So let's go to this small detail and then, as I said, to this table. Okay. So let me select this material of the teapot and cups. What do we need? We need some quite nice reflection, as you can see. So it should be more glossy. So first I can just increase glossiness in here. And even like that, it's much better than it was before. Because super nice reflection on it, but it's not interesting, it's just straight. So if you want some not straight reflection on your objects, like it usually I can add for some glass material, maybe for some glossiness material. So what you can do, you can just select where is this map, select procedure, map, noise, and add noise to the bump, and the reflection won't be that straight and will add much more interesting result for your little objects, or not little, all depends which one you customize. Well, let me show this map on the viewport. I don't see anything. Well, probably will customize it by blind trying. Let me show it again. Well, you can change the size of the normal and maybe you will see some results. So I'll make it smaller. More smaller. And I don't see any result. Why? Well, it could be that we need some mapping in here. Possible. Very, very possible. Let me change the size. Oh, finally I can see something. And you can see that it changed in here. I customized mapping before, so no need to add it, but just need to change the size of it till you like the result. Yeah, it's very bumpy, and yeah, we will change intensity of the bump for sure. Just make sure that you like the reflection. Probably I will increase it more. Ooh, this one is nice. Could be. Just select the one that you like. Let me see from the camera. Yeah, much more interesting. So it was before noise and it's with noise. We add some more, but probably I'll increase it so it won't be that straight, and we'll get something in here, less in here, and it's more interesting. Now let me decrease intensity of the bump. Maybe we shouldn't. 0.8, 0.5. Maybe. Should we keep it? We should. Also, we can add some texture for the color, so it won't be just clear color. And what else? What else? I can change the color of reflection, so it won't be that super white shiny. So that's what I will do first. Much more softer reflection. Next, I can add some texture so the color won't be that super clear. Let me select something. If we have something, I can use some dirt maps that I like. Maybe this one. Okay, let me try. Of this one. Right. Okay. Select the map. And into diffuse color. Let me check the size of it. And now we need mapping. So I add mapping. I'll just want to show you if you want to use different mapping for different maps, you can do next. So we have some mapping for normal, for noise map, right? But diffuse map, it doesn't work, so we need to customize our mapping for the object. So you can add some UVV map or unwrap to create it, but you need some changes so it will be applied only for this map, not touching any others. So I create the unwrap, so I will add it because it has its own, but what I need to do, I need to change map channel. Oh, maybe abandon move. Okay, move. I hope it's fine. Maybe it's not fine anymore. Oh, disaster. It didn't save. Okay, let me check. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Just quick peel and it all on the places. So you need to change the map channel in the unwrap and also for this map, so it will be applied only for this map. So select the map and change map channel for it, and it immediately change its size according to this unwrap. So if you have map channel 1, mapping for this map will be applied for the second map as well. If you want specific unwrap for one map or for two maps, just need to change map channel. So map channel of the map have to be the same as for the mapping, and this mapping will be applied only for this map. So map channel 2 in unwrap, map channel in bitmap. I hope it's not too complicated. If you need to change size, you can change it in the editor of the UVV maps or just change the styling. All depends on you. I think it's fine. Well, maybe I'll make it a little less. So I'll need just make it smaller. So I need to make elements bigger and the texture become much more smaller. On the cups is fine, so I don't need to change it. Okay, now we can customize the color. I will use the same mix maps, so I need to mix only 2 colors. And now I can copy material, paste in here. And we don't need that strange black dots, so I'll paste in here, just make it a little darker. So it will be a little difference between the colors and we'll get much more interesting result. If you want to make it smaller, feel free, open, unwrap, and make it bigger, so the dots will be much smaller. And you can see that the color of the pot is interesting than it was before, not just clear plain color. Okay, what we're going to do, okay, let's work with this table. We'll do the same as we did with the first tables, and we need just polished material for the top. For the bottom is fine, so we don't need to touch it. So let me select it. I'll probably make a copy. Create new multi-sub-object material. Well, I need to know which ID, where is it? So the top one is 1, so another part is number 2. Okay, so this one will be polished. Okay, I'll make a copy and plug into number 2, assign multi-sub-object for the table, and just make the top one more glossy. I think that will be enough. Maybe we'll add something else, but I think it's good. So select the first material and increase glossiness parameters, so the top one will be shiny. Probably it's too colored, so we need to make it darker. Well, probably glossiness a little less, reflection color darker, and what else? And saturation lower, we'll see. So reflection color darker, it won't be that shiny. Okay, I can decrease diffuse level, so the color will be not that light. And saturation, well, maybe a little more. Wait, I wanted 27, not 07. Okay, good. And the color saturation lower. Okay. We can add some dirty parts if you don't like super straight color. You can add always in composite mix by mask some other colors, so it will mix with more lighter, more darker. You can try so composite for the layer 1. I'll plug in the color correction. I will now add new layer in it. Select some map. Even the first one will be fine, I think. Can try it. Into the layer 2 mask, but check UVV, how it looks in the viewport first. Oh, it's fine. Okay, now we can add some color. So I can just add new color correction, plug in the first one and into the layer 2. Now we need some difference between the layer 1 and layer 2, and they will mix by this mask. So the white color will be applied to the layer 2 and black one will be applied as layer 1. So if I'll make the second one lighter, for example 20 or something, you will see that it applied like super straight, because light color is much more of this mask. But we don't need that strong, and probably I'll need make it darker, not lighter. And now we can see some difference. Not strong because it's blurred, you don't see much details, but in general it's fine. Well, probably that's too much. I don't need that strong, and it will be enough. Do we need some more reflection on the bottom? Maybe even less. So I can make reflection color darker for the bottom leg of the table, but glossiness I will increase a little bit, so it will be more shiny, just a little bit, not too strong. Start to think a lot. 0.7. Okay, Soft and nice. Good. This reflection. Let me check. Can we turn off something? Well, we can try turn off direct visibility, maybe in reflection. Nothing happened. So probably it's not from the light. Oh. Well. I'll back reflection color. Maybe it's not too bad. Okay, let me check. And you can see our picture is become much more interesting. Maybe that's too much color of the floor. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, what we will do next? Actually, we need to add some color for the pillows because ours are too dark. So let me select our base material. I'll move it in here. So the first one, pillow, let me name it pillow number 1, make a copy. And the second one, I showed the edges faces. You can just press F4 if you don't see what you select. It will be easier to see the frames of the objects. And this one will be pillow 2. Assign it. So the second one will be lighter, so I'll make it straight away lighter. Also, we can add some, well, that's too much light, but I will add some fall off in here, and it won't be that super lighty. Let me change the Fresnel. Oh, that's too dark. Too dark. Okay, I'll change to the gray. I always can customize some curves to make it lighter if I want to. Now I can return my black color. Okay, fine. Next, I can plug in some map in here, some texture for the fabric, but I need to select something. Maybe this one could be some fabric texture. Could be. Let me plug into map 1, map 2, and then we'll add some difference if we need to. That's too visible map, so probably we'll need to mix it with color. But let me zoom in and I will see how it look on it. So I'll make it a little smaller. So I'll change the tiling first. Okay, much better. Now I can add some color correction to the map too and make the light color more lighter. So advanced and change gamma. Much more lighter, maybe even more. And I will mix with the color. So maybe for 50% or something. Okay, good. Nice gray picture. Oh, gray pillow, not picture. Okay, the second one as well. We need something. I don't add any of the bump or displacement, anything, because it's blurred. It won't be visible anyway. So we need just for the color. So the pillow one. I think this one will be good. Yeah, I like this texture for the fabrics, so I will add in here. Do we need some fall off or not? Probably we need some. Okay, I can add it. It's not complicated, right? It's just a map. And I'll move curve to the dark colors. So at point, make it Bezier smooth and move it to the dark side. But for all good. Okay, unlike this one, now we can apply the map. And the second one will make lighter. The size, hey, where it disappear? The size is fine. Size is fine. We'll just need to add some color correction to the second map and make it lighter. So advanced, come here, gamma higher. It's going down, not up. I want to make it lighter, not darker. Come on. Probably I will mix with color as well, so I'll get more result. But you can see it now. It's kind of fine. Well, I can add some saturation in here for the light one, just a little bit. Some of what? Some of greenish, I think. Just a little bit. Maybe that's too strong, we'll see, but now I can mix with map and we'll see what we got. Oh, okay, yeah, that's too much of the color, so saturation lower. Just a little of color, just a little, not too much, so it's fine. And we'll see what we have in general. Okay, good. So we need to work on the little details now. I need some metallic material of the bottom of the table. On the lap is too much of the color. I need to desaturate it. I need to add some border for the lamp. What else? Color of the books and the vase. I think it will be enough to whole picture. Okay, let's start with the lamp. I'll just lower saturation of reflection color so it won't be that super shiny colored metal. Maybe even more. Good. Next, okay, let's add some color for the books because it's beautiful blue color for the bottom one and gray of the top one, so we can do that. Let me create, probably I can just make a copy of the base material, it's fine, we can always use base color. So base color, I need to select the object that I will work with. It's a group, so one material for the cover, another for the pages. So I will open the group first, select the cover, assign material, and now I can add some color for it. Well, I can copy from the pot and rework the color. Why not? So here is my pot. I just copied this color back to material of the cover that we applied to the book. Assign material, paste to diffuse color, but I think it's more blue. Not. Actually, maybe. Let me check. Maybe our pot is too saturated, but I kind of like the color. Yeah, probably we need to decrease saturation of the pot a little bit. The cover, yeah, the cover should be darker and a bit more bluish, so I'll move to the right a little bit, less saturation, and make it darker. Well, I can mix just with the level, so decrease level and it will be more darkish. Nice. Okay. A little lift it up. Okay, the second one is just a gray book. I can copy this one. It's the same group, so you need to open it first, select it. Well, maybe you will use different models, so it could be one object without group. You need to check it out. But if you use the same model as I applied to description, you can just open the group. So it will be gray, or I can select texture for the book if I have it. Yeah, I do have it. Here's some color, can apply to diffuse color, but it's too whitish. We don't need that super light white color, so we can mix it and add more gray. It won't be that shiny white. So just apply to the mix amount and change white color to more gray, and we'll calm down the color much more. Good. Even like that, it's enough. The pages. We can also add texture for the pages. Can select both of them, assign new material. Of course, we don't need that cover anymore in here, just need the pages. Probably this one will be fine. The warm one is for the side book on the sofa, if you want to apply. And again, it's too whitish, it can't be like that in real life, so you need to make it darker. So color correction, advanced and lower gamma, but not that strong. Hey, probably, oh, it's violet. Okay, come on. 0.2, I don't need that violet color, so saturation lower, and will decrease level of diffuse. It will help reach the result that we like. Hello, Dan. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that's beautiful. What else do we need? I think the vase is the next one, right? Oh, okay. Let me add the border of the lamp, and the last material will be our... Oh no, we need some metallic of the table. I forget about it. So, okay. Table, lamp, vase. Okay, let's do that. So guys, if you enjoy this video, you know what you should do, right? If you don't know, you can ask. I will answer what you should do if you enjoy our workshop. Okay. I can make a copy of the lamp, actually. We can try to use it, and probably will customize to our table as we like. Yeah, not bad, but the reflection is too strong, so I will move it somewhere in here, and let's customize. So probably I need your lower. Oh, even like that is much better. Also, I can decrease the glossiness, and do we need saturate color? Well, we should add more yellowish color. So change the reflection color since it's metallic one, and just move hue to the right. It's fine. Maybe a little lighter. Okay, I'll increase a bit of Fresnel. Lower glossiness. Do we need an isotropy or not? I can put it to 0. Oh no, actually we need it. I'll return 4. 4 is fine. Good. Lamp. Next one is the lamp. So we need just border. I'm sure there are some IDs on it already exist. Yeah, number 2 is the borders, and the middle part is number 1. Okay, let's do that. I'll select this material in the viewport, move it somewhere here, and I need new multi-sub object. So the middle part is number 1. I'll just plug in into the number 1, set numbers 2. We don't need more. For the borders, well, I can make a copy of it. Probably I don't need translucence on it, so I'll just remove it to 0 and plug into number 2. Now we need to assign it to the lamp, but make sure that you didn't select just one polygon, so go out, turn off the polygons in editable poly, and only after that apply the material. Other case you will apply just to the one polygon, so be careful what you're doing, okay? So I need to make the second material just a little darker. It's fine. Enough? I think it's enough. Good. So the last material, but not the last thing that we will do in here. We need do this beautiful material of the lamp. Should we decrease the color of the pot or not? Actually, I kind of like this color. In here is more softer. Well, you can do. I will keep it. Up to you. You can select more saturated, less saturated, but I like this color, so I will keep it. Okay, the vase. Let me select in the viewport. Oh, it's the material of the flowers. I need material of the lamp. And let's do it. We need some textures. I found interesting texture in the textures.com. You can use it as well. Actually, it's a texture for the rope. I can even show you how it looked when I found it. Let me copy the name and put in here. I just need to separate the words, and it was like that, and that's what we will apply to our vase and get some interesting result of it. So what do we need? We need displacement, we need normal, diffuse, I'm not sure, we'll see, but displacement and normal for sure. We'll start with displacement map. It's called height in the texture.com, so when you see height, it map for displacement. I'll just move it in here. Now we need to add displacement modifier for the object, so select it, apply it, and now you can move this texture for the modifier as instance. Next, we need to customize the size. Because it's too big, well, you can keep it if you like it. I don't mind. It looks quite interesting, so why not? But for me, I'll probably make it smaller. Oi, that's not exactly what I wanted. Let me... Oh, maybe. You can change. Make some smaller, make some bigger, because the map is not rectangular. You can see it's more vertical, so you can play with parameters, make it longer, make it shorter, as more as you like, maybe something like that. It's quite good, we can keep it. Okay, intensity. Probably we don't need that strong. Also, you can keep it if you want to. I'll make it a little smaller, but not too. Maybe not. Maybe I'll back to -8. Maybe more solid. I don't know. What do you like more? More bumpy or more polished and straight? You can write in the description which one do you like more. With some shapes volume shapes or less. Will I keep something like that? Good. I think it's good. Okay, let's work with reflection. Actually, we can use some more bumpy. Okay, we can have more bumpy. Let's make it 10 and minus 10, for example. Hey, minus 10, I said. Yeah, why not? Can be quite interesting. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Okay, you can work even add more, but actually I'm not recommending or more because it's already going to not so nice. Probably I will reduce it a little bit because it's not nice on the sides. Too strong for this map. Yeah, I think we can keep it. Also, we can add more with bump. But first, let me customize some reflection. I have some roughness here. Roughness is for reflection you can use, so it will be much more interesting. You will get some stretches, you will get some parts more lighter, some parts more darker. You will get some texture because of it, not just solid reflection. The same as we did with wood material, just we'll do with metallic one. But when you apply the gray map for metallic material, it will replace your color of reflection. So we have blue color on reflection and now it's replaced with the gray map. Well, you can mix it with mix map if you want to. You can decrease influence of this map. All depends what you want to get. Well, we can try with mix one to add some color instead of gray. For example, it will be instead of black color. Now we can see that we got some color in here, but probably I'll make it lighter. And now we got much more color of the ways. Okay. Also probably decrease glossiness. I don't need that strong. Well, probably 0.4, maybe 0.45. Good. Yeah. Perfecto. A little shiny, nice vase. And last thing, we will add some normal. But as I say, too much of displacement, so probably need to decrease it even more, even if you like the bump. But also it can be just bug of the interactive render, so you should try it in production. Maybe it will be fine, maybe. Okay, maps, corona, normal. Or maybe we'll just add normal and decrease a little displacement and it will work much better. We'll see. But I forget to do something. I'm wondering why I don't see the texture of the reflection. That's because we changed the tiling of it. So we need to add the same tiling of reflection and bump as well. So 1.4 here and 2.5 here. Okay, now it should be fine. I can come closer, maybe I'll see some stretches. Yeah, the bump is too strong. Unfortunately, we can do that super bumpy. Well, we can try to make 0 in here. Maybe it will be fine, but I don't like 0. Maybe -1, -2, okay, 3 is fine. Yeah, that's more accurate than it was before. We can try -4. Yeah, -4 works as well. Okay, let me try 6, since we can do 8. Yeah, 6 is good. We can keep it. It's a little bumpy and looks nice. Okay, if you want to see more scratches on your vase, you always can create this map much more contrasted, so you will see the difference between the colors. Well, you can add some Bezier smooth on the curve and make it much more contrasted. But be careful. And now I can see some scratches in here. Nice. Okay, let's... But it's too dark, right? Well, you can add just color correction in here and just make it a little lighter if it become too darker after your curves. But it will keep your contrast, just make the full map a little lighter and reflection will be nicer. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Okay, we made bumpy, so it's fine. Normal one. Well, we need to add tiling as well. So the first one 1.5, the second one is 2.5. Okay, good. Now we can plug into bump. And don't forget to add gamma input. Oh, the normal is too strong. The way too strong. Yeah. You always can change some flip red, green. Maybe you will get better result and you will enjoy it more. Maybe, not for sure. Well, actually, the green one, quite interesting. It's much more shiny become, but probably I won't keep it. Maybe I won't change anything. Flip green. Nah, that looks weird. So. Back to add gamma to input. And strongness of the normal. Well, actually it's fine. I don't think that we need to decrease it. Okay, good. Don't forget that you always can add some dirtiness if you not enough of scratches and stuff on the vase, but I'm kind of enjoy the result. The leaves of the flowers is needed some texture because it looks a bit weird, so I'm sure that you will be happy to create it. Alright, the flowers I think is fine, but for the leaves we need some texture. Let me check, what do we have? Yeah, actually we have bump, we have opacity, and we have diffuse. Great. So all of it we can use. The first one I'm going to take map for opacity, so it will cut not nice geometry and the side of the leaf become much more detailed. So I need to plug into to the opacity color. Come here. Much better, right? Okay. Next one I will select normal. So it will be more bumpy, not that straight line. It will get some shape of the veins. Okay, let me select current normal to the normal, add gamma to input and into the bump. Okay, great. I'll decrease glossiness because it's too strong. Well, actually the color of the reflection, not the glossiness. Okay, good. And probably we will add some diffuse map as well, but we will need to customize the color, so I'll add color correction here and into diffuse. Yeah, so less saturation and gamma lower. and hue to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the right. Yeah, I think to the right. It's good. And the leaves become much more better. Also, you can add texture for the flowers as well, but so far the color, I think it's enough. If you want more detailed or you want to do some close-up for the flower, you should add some texture. So let me see the whole picture. We customize most of the materials and I hope you enjoyed the result. Let me add some parameters in here. So the base reference that we had, let me show you the photo of it, this one. So it definitely edited in the Photoshop, so it's filtered, it adds some color, our picture looks much more clear. Well, we add more clear detail like for the waves and stuff, like we like it. We add more color, but we need that filtered. So first you can add a bit in the 3ds Max, then we'll do some render, and after all we'll do some post-production in the Photoshop. So let me add some curves in here and we'll try to customize it. So we need just to lower the light part of the curve, and it will help us to decrease all the highlights of our picture. Also, we can, I don't know, customize some here since we lost some exposure. Well, we can lower this point, so we'll return our contrast, but maybe even higher, not lower. Yeah, middle colors. And you can see the whole picture has become more calm down, not that contrasted. Let me see. Hey, back. Yeah, even like that, it's more calm, it's more softer. And you can compare how it was before and become. See, the whole pictures become softer and softer, no more highlights in here. So I suggest to render this picture. Also, I can see the carpet probably too strong displacement. Well, we can decrease it a bit. Let me do -5, for example. Wait, not -5, 5 in here and -5 in here. It will be that, it won't be that strong anymore. Okay. With everything else, quite satisfied. If you enjoy this video, please put some likes on it so I'll see that you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and let's start to render it. You can prepare your questions while we render the picture. I will answer it. The size 3000, I think it's fine. Let me add some denoising if we want be on time to calculate all picture. At least the noise will help us a bit to reduce noise of the picture, so we can Photoshop it much better. And let's start it. So I'm waiting for your questions, and while you're preparing it, I will tell you about our big intensive program for beginners, for the people who want to get fast result in a short time and get know better this interesting 3ds Max program software with Corona Render. We will work super interesting stuff. We will do a lot of everything actually. There will be modeling, there will be light, there will be materials, different kind of you will learn how you should use some tools. We will start with very beginning. I will show you all the stuff of the viewport, where you have to use it, which buttons you have to press, in which situation you should use this kind of modeling, and another modeling you should another type of modeling. You can create one model in at least 3 type of modeling at least. So you always try to find the best way how you should create it. So I will show you different ways, and then you can apply them to your work. It's not only for the persons who never opened the 3ds Max, it's also for the people who want to get order the all chaotic information that you have in your head and get in the perfect structure that you can apply to your work in the future, for your projects, for your clients, for the freelance, for the work in the studio. And when you will get this structure, when you will love the system that we use in our work, and you will apply to your own project, you will get like super good result in much faster than probably you worked before, or you never work. It's even better if you never work. You will apply the system and will work in the right direction straight away. So there will be a lot of bunch of information of the modeling, of the light, of the different type of materials. We will going to create this interior. There will be 4 weeks, 4 strong weeks of education. I will be with you 4 times per week in online session. I will tell you a lot of interesting stuff. Also, we got a great support, so you can answer all questions all the week, all the time, during the day, during the night even. We'll do our best to reply and keep in touch, so help to improve your work, so you can improve your mistakes, your errors. Maybe you have some issues, we can try to help you immediately. We usually reply super fast, so you will get the answer and you will be able to continue your work and get the result that you will be satisfied. So in our support will be not only me, there will be other people that will help you and answer all your questions. We will work on this interior. We will do a lot of interesting work. You will do it all by yourself, and when you will finish our course, you will get beautiful renders for your portfolio that you can show to the people and say, hey, come on, that I made by my hands. So I'm hope and I'm sure that you will be proud of your work. Also, you will work on different frames of the interior, and you can create your own views, maybe not just these frames. You can find your own shot and create some nice frame and add more work for your portfolio. So if you want fast and good and a lot of information of the 3ds Max, of the Corona render, of our system of work, just apply for the course and I will tell you everything about it. Not only about the course. You can answer any question. I will reply them all. If you're interested to create some stuff, I will show you how you can do it. So here is our team. You can read all these pages by the link that Antonina sent you in the chat. You can read everything. I won't read it for you. I'm just saying by my words. So here's our stages that we going through during the course. As I said, it will be super intensive, super interesting, a lot of information, a lot of useful stuff. I will tell you only about the useful stuff, not just of every single buttons, but of the buttons that you will really need it. So because 3ds Max had like a lot of settings that you not even ever use it. So I will show you only the useful stuff that you will can really apply to your work. So if you enjoy it, if you want to get more structured information for your beautiful next projects that you can create by yourself, you can apply now. We will call you and tell you how you can join our course. And if you have any questions, we also can answer it. Here you can read some reviews of our students. They made all this rendered by themselves. You can read what they tell about us. Maybe you will find something interesting. Also, we have the special price for people who will join till, well, not join, who will apply until the midnight. If you apply and say that you applied from this workshop, we will give you a special price that you can join this course. And after all, if your after your successful work, you will get some nice diploma from us. So it starts very, very soon in the August 8th. As far as I know, not much places left. I think it's about 10, maybe even less. Antonina can write you more specific number. So not much places left. If you want to join, only 1 week left, and then we'll start our beautiful journey to 3ds Max and Corona Render. So welcome. I will happily see you on the course soon. And let's go to your questions. Where is it? Where is it? Here is it. Okay. Let me scroll a bit. Had a show and talk from Irena previous lesson. Yep, happens. You make this look so easy, the result is always on the point. Thank you. Don't forget to like this video. Awesome workshop, amazing, thank you so much. Welcome. How do you decide to choose your HDRI for a scene? Well, all depends on the scenario. If I don't need the straight side in my scene, I can select cloudy map. Also, I'm always pay attention of the color. So the color of the sky will be on my bottom interior, so for the floor, on the floor, maybe somewhere in the sofas also, and the bottom of the map will be on the ceiling and on the walls. So all depends of the scenario. You need to select the colors. So if you want some blue shadows on the floor, always select the map with blue sky. If you need some straight and strong sun, well, you can select HDRI map with strong intensive sun, but usually I'm taking the cloudy HDRI map with color that I need for my shadows in interior, and after it, if I need, I will add some more lights. I hope it helped. Perfect lesson, very good teacher. Thank you so much. Great YouTube channel. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Would love to go to the class. Come and join. Can you show me of your timeless design? Now I'm not so sure what you're talking about, but I don't have my project on my computer because we moved recently, so all of our works I keep on the other computer, so can't show you now. Do you provide whole interior scene for beginners to work on that? You will create this interior from the zero. You will build it by yourself. So all things you will build on the course. Well, most of the all furniture, but it will be from zero. So you will build all the walls, all the ceiling, all the parts of it. I like this channel so much. Good. Your video are really helpful to learn. Thanks a lot for these lessons. Every time I watch them and learn a new things. Welcome, come all the time. Don't subscribe, subscribe, and don't forget to put some likes to the videos. It's important to us. YouTube, you must know this is the best 3ds Max channel for all. Thank you. Okay. Dog. English. Okay, I'll improve my English. Don't worry. Could you make a video about the levels and curves on Photoshop and how to use it to change dirt map? Yeah, probably we can do that. Maybe we'll do. How do you find particular Azure map for each project? Well, I answered this question before. How to get interest in light and shadows? Well, that I will learn on the course, so you can join and I will tell you more, but all depends of shadows, light, exposure, and the color of the base material first, and when you will customize it all, we will get the right shadows, then you'll go to the next stage. But as we do at the beginning, base material, add some lights, get the shadow that we like, get light that we like, and only after that we apply to the next stage. Can you reach the same result if you use V-Ray? Of course, V-Ray is the same as Corona, a bit more complicated. I started actually my journey to 3D Max with V-Ray. I worked many of years in V-Ray, and only after it Corona show up and start to work with Corona, V-Ray. So it's all the same. The name of the parameters could be different. Well, all render system is quite similar, Corona, V-Ray, F-Storm. So you just need to understand the base model, how you work with the light, with the shadows, with material, and you can apply it to any render system you want to. Just know the name of the parameters on it, and it will be mostly the same. Which one is better of interior design, Cinema 4 or 3ds Max? Well, as far as I know, Cinema 4D useful for interior, but most of the people work in 3ds Max. And as far as I know, Cinema 4D is more for the games, not for interior. But some of the studios somewhere using Cinema 4D, but I think 3ds Max is much more popular and has much more tools for it, so I'm for 3ds Max. But I never worked in Cinema 4D. Well, I tried a billion years ago, but I like 3ds Max much more. Please make one video on Photoshop post-production work. Well, we will do post-production now. Just waiting till picture will be ready, and we'll add some stuff in here and I'll show you how you can create. But well, we will do specifically for this picture, but mainly you can use same tools for your other projects if you like it. Where do you get materials like wood and marble for professional render? Well, wood, as I said today on the lesson, I create from the multi-texture planks. Well, you can get good quality wooden texture on the CG source. It's create floor generator plugin and multi-texture. So here is a lot of wooden boards not for free, but the quality is like super great. The size, well, this one is not too big, but if I'll select this one, the quality is amazing, like super big, and it's only size of the one plank. So you just combine them all in the Photoshop to one big texture of the wood. That's actually the best texture, wooden texture that you ever can get. So I usually do that. If I like the pattern, the wood, I'll just create the texture that I like and apply as wooden texture. Marble, usually I'm searching the Google. Also, you can search in the Megascans or Textures.com. A good one texture you can find as well. Everything else, a lot of shaders. The most useful sites for me is Textures.com and Quixel. There are a lot of different stuff. Also, the texture and the 3ds models that scan from the real objects that you can apply it to your scene, and it's super good. 3ds models in here, 3ds models in Texture.com as well, but usually I'm using from Quixel Megascans if it's 3ds models, but for the textures, for the shader, for displacement normal map, it's Textures.com, Quixel Megascans. It always give you the best textures ever, so you should try to use them. And it will always give you not the same maps as everybody use it. I've never seen detailed video like this. Very happy to see your videos. Thank you so much. Welcome. Come more. We will show you even more information. But don't forget to subscribe as well, so you won't miss it. Can ask any doubt of the course after finishing our classes. Can ask any doubts of our course after finishing our class. Yeah, of course, you can answer your questions anytime in the chat, and we will reply it if you have any questions, of course. Will you make exterior lighting and material workshop in the future? Daniel will do workshops soon. It's the creator of render.camp, so he will do some workshop and he will do a lot of exterior on it. So subscribe to our channel and you won't miss it. Can you also teach Corona Sky and when to use them instead of Azure? Honestly, I never used Corona Sky because it's kind of similar to Azure map, but it has a bit less kind of parameters. Well, Azure map gives much more interesting environment for your interior, so you will get much more colors from Azure map instead of Sky, but kind of it's the same. I'm just highly recommend to use Azure map. I never use it because I like much more Azure map, so sorry, nope. But maybe someday I will use it when they will rework it as good as Azure map. So let me check some render. 8%. Well, we can try to do some post-production. I think it's fine, so I'll stop. Denoising is calculated real fast, so it will reduce more noise in here. I can open Photoshop and we'll do super quick post-production. So guys, don't forget to like this video. I really want to see your likes on it. Let's do that. I need to save it. Save it. Render. Okay, I can name it PNG. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I need some other name in here. Okay, let me name it 100 render and PNG in here. Okay, save. Okay. Now I need my folder render and drag in here. Okay, good. Now what we can do, so we need this filter effect like we got on the real photo, so you can easily add it with the solid layer, for example, like that. Usually I can apply like that. So selected here solid color, well, doesn't matter for now, and you just need to select the different style of this layer. I like to use, I think, exclusion. Well, even like that it looks like super vintage photo, so maybe for some project you can use it as well, but not for this time. And now you can see it's filtered, but we don't need that reddish. We need actually some blue color and probably some white blue, and feel much less. So just one layer give us this kind of result, but probably not that strong. But even like that you got this filtering picture of your render. But it reduces our darkness of the picture, so you can add it. I can make a copy of the background layer. I can just duplicate it. And now, well, you can use curves, for example, to add your contrast, or you can use filter, camera raw filter, and work with some parameters in there. So what we can do in here, it's not showing our solid layer, it just shows our main picture. So we will need to reduce or rework this layer later, we'll see. But so far we can do, for example, add more shadows, so we will get more dark at these parts. White, well, we can reduce white as well. Blacks, more blacks, for example, why not? Contrast, I'm not sure we need the contrast in here, but maybe a little bit, not so sure. Should we or not should? Well, we can try. We can compare the picture like it was before and now. It's much more contrasted. I know. But I can try to apply it. And you can see it's become much more dark. Now we can turn off these lights, these layers, and see how looked our main picture. So we'll keep the darkness so it like it was before. Probably it's too dark now, right? Yeah, we don't see any of shelves of the back wall, so I can just reduce the opacity of the second layer that we use camera raw, just a little bit. And now we can see, well, maybe a little more. And I think it's good. Super dark, nice. What do you think about this post-production? It's super fast. You can work like that. Even if you use just camera raw filter for your post-production, it's good. Sometimes I use just only it, but don't forget you create make sure that you create the new duplicated layer, so you always can rework it and keep the background, the original one picture if you want to. Even you can add some mask in here if you don't like intensity of the layer on some parts. You can always add some mask, select the brush. Since the white color of the mask, it means that it all applied for this layer. If you don't like some part of this particular layer, you can select mask. So it needs to be selected. Select the brush, the black color. Also, I recommend to select soft brush and change opacity. So it's not 100%, it's around like 25, 30, 40, whatever. Change the size of the brush if you want to. For example, I don't like that super intensive black shadow of this layer, so I can reduce it by the mask, and now you can see it's become much lighter. So you can see the result if you go to the history. If you don't have history, you can select in Windows history somewhere in here, and you will see the history, and you can back like it was before, and after we applied the reducing of the particular place by a brush in the layer. But here I want to return because it was much dark in this area, and I want to return on the table. So again, I can select the mask but change the color, so on the top will be white color, and I'll just draw on the table and it will back like it was before. Now you can compare how it was before and after the mask. So that's the thing, one of the way how you can post-product your picture. So I hope you enjoy it. As I say, don't forget to like this video. I really want to get a lot of likes for this video because I really enjoyed this workshop. I hope you did it as well. And let me see some more questions if you had. Already subscribed and like each video. Thanks a lot for sharing your knowledge. Thank you a lot. I appreciate it. Can you make, please, one workshop in night interior scene some days? Thanks. Sure, maybe we will do that, but if you're interested in some artificial light, you can look at our previous workshop and you will see them, how you can create this kind of light. If we want to learn interior and exterior both, so which course we should choose? And I'm working guy. Can we do this course with 8 hours jobs? Well, it depends of your experience. If you not super experienced in 3ds Max, you should join this one. If you want to improve your skills, so you have a good base of your 3ds Max work, you did some projects and you just want to work more on the light, on the materials, we also have another course for professional. This one, there will be interior and exterior as well, so you will do 2 works by yourself. And with the job, well, it depends on you. It will get a lot of time to study, but a lot of people can manage it, so it's only depends on you. Can you or not? Can't say it for you, sorry. Thank you so much for your teacher. Thank you. Gracias por tu and sense. Sorry, can't read, don't know this language. Does Corona Chaos useful as well as Megascan for textures? Yes, we use it all the time, the Megascan's textures, so yeah, it's great as well for 3ds Max, for Corona, for V-Ray, for F-Storm, for everything. Just you need to learn how to do this. So if you want to apply to the course, you can go to the link, click on the button, and we'll call you. And don't forget that if you apply today till midnight, you will get the special price for it, and you will get interesting price, much less than on this site. Can you show how to draw arc shape fail ceiling? Not so sure what you mean. Ceiling. Maybe you should show me some result. Well, all depends which arc you means. Well, you can create with a line. I'm not sure just what kind of ceiling do you want. For example, you can create some rectangle, and if you want some rounded ceiling, you can, well, create another rectangle, for example, just in the same shape, or maybe even add some edit spline, outline, and make it rounded, for example. But I need to create it, corner it, and fill it, and then you should extrude it. But I need to see what kind of ceiling you need. Maybe this one, maybe something else. Just need some examples. So if I didn't answer your question, just explain more carefully, please. Okay, guys, if no more questions, we will see you in the next week, and have a great, wonderful evening, day, or night so far. So I was super glad to see you here, and I hope I will see you in the next week as well. So have a good evening, and bye bye.